One word that has been in the news lately and has been in the news consistently is layoffs. A lot of organizations are laying off thousands of employees and you see this news coming every single day. कहीं 5,000, कहीं 10,000, कहीं 20,000, कहीं 30,000 लोगों को ले ऑफ किया जा रहा है। अब जो प्राइमरी रिएक्शन इसका आ रहा है वो बहुत ऑब्वियस है कि वो गुस्सा है। Most employees are feeling disgust. Most employees are feeling betrayed by the organizations because of the way this entire thing is being handled. There are some who have been extremely good performers in the organization, but they have been laid off. There have been some who have given so many years to an organization in building the organization, but they have been laid off. So nothing in terms of talent or tenure has been considered in laying off the employees and the way they have been laid off. So it's a given. I don't even want to discuss this. It's a disgusting thing that has happened, and the way it has been carried forward is disgusting. I understand that sometimes as a business, you have no option but to go for layoffs because that's the only way for you to survive and move forward. Or that could be a way for you to correct certain mistakes that you've done in the past in terms of hiring, and now you're correcting that by layoffs. So it's possible that this is the best possible decision that you could have taken at that point of time. But more than the decision that you have taken, what becomes important and disgusting is the way that it's being handled. And it's not even up for discussion that it's not the right way to handle it. It's a very inhumane, a very ungrateful way to handle the situation, whatever may be the reason. So I'm not even talking about it and wasting time. It's a given that it's not the right way to handle it. Now, a deeper realization that is happening in people who have been laid off. I've been talking to some people who have been laid off, and most of them have been in organizations for a very long time. So their primary emotion for some time till the entire thing sinks in is that they have been betrayed and they have been insulted by the way this entire thing has been handled. But then after some time, when this news has sunk in and they have accepted the fact of what has actually happened, the more stronger reaction or a more stronger emotion that's coming within them is disgust towards self, is regret that they did not work on themselves over the years. A lot of them had taken it for granted that they will be in this organization for a very long time because they're giving their best to the organization. They have gotten comfortable in the organization. They know everybody in the organization. Everybody knows them. They are superstars, rock stars in the organization. But suddenly now, those rock stars have fallen down. And the disgust towards self, that why did I become so complacent? Why did I take everything for granted? Why did I not work on building my skills, understanding what is the need in the market, understanding how people are moving and developing in the market so that I can remain relevant, I can be seen as an expert, and I can be seen of great value in my domain. Which means whenever there is a situation like this, where there is elimination, layoffs are happening and you lose your job, you are given 3 months to 6 months of severance. So you have that time where you're financially taken care of 3 to 6 months. And if you've worked on yourself, if you have developed yourself enough to have great value in the market, that is enough time for you to find a job for yourself. But if you haven't worked on yourself, and this is the regret that I'm seeing in people and the disgust that I'm seeing in people towards themselves, that, oh my God, I should have worked on myself. I took things for granted. I did not work on myself, thinking my job is taken care of, my life is taken care of, nothing can move me, I'm doing wonderfully well there. But that's not the truth. In the cutting throat competition that's happening out there in the market, your job is never safe. You never know when it's going to be your last day. So I'm not asking you to live with that fear and go to work every day with that fear that today might be my last day. No, that's not the point. It's very similar to knowing that we might die any day, any moment, right? We all know that. It can happen any instant. Nobody knows. But that does not mean we look at life that way and we live life with that fear. The perspective I want you to think about is that you give your best every single day, but you keep enhancing your personality. You keep enhancing your skills. You keep enhancing yourself enough to be relevant and of great value in the market कि ऐसा कुछ अगर हो भी जाए ना, आपकी market में standing बहुत strong रहे. This reminds me of a saying about the bird, right? If there is a storm, if a tree is about to be broken down, if the branch is about to fall down, a bird sitting on that branch does not panic because he's not dependent on that branch. He has confidence in his wings. He knows even if the tree or the branch falls, he will just fly off and find another branch, another tree because his wings have been strong. Imagine the bird if he hadn't flown for so many years. अपना एक nest बना के वहां पे बैठ गया और उड़ना ही भूल गया. Then the day the tree falls, the day the branch is cut, the bird also dies with it. So the point I'm trying to make is, irrespective of you being laid off in all this that's happening for the last couple of months or not, irrespective of how strong your position is, how valued you are in your organization, Be aware of what's happening in the market. Be aware of what's happening out there in your domain and keep upskilling yourself. Keep building your network outside your organization as well. And understand, are you valuable enough outside the organization as well? And as long as the answer to that is yes, you're going to work with confidence every single day, give your best every single day, knowing that your wings are getting stronger every single day and you're not dependent on this branch.
Grow.